film's new villain, Oscar-winning actor Rami Malek, has been speaking exclusively to Ross King, who joins us now from LA. Good morning, Ross. Can't tell you how excited I am about this. I know we've got quite a while to wait, but he looks brilliant, Rami, as a villain, doesn't he?
Oh, he certainly does. I'm so excited about this. April the 2nd. Rami, as we said, sensational in Bohemian Rhapsody as Freddie Mercury. In fact, the guys from Queen were asking him what is the plot for this movie, and he will not reveal anything about it at all. As you said, it is Daniel's last. It's Rami's first as Safan. Is he the baddie, or maybe he's not? I tried to probe a little.
You know, with this being Daniel's last outing, which it is, and the 25th installment of Bond, I think it's nice to let everybody come in and just, one, know that they're going to see something that's thrilling, action-packed, but I think this one might be a bit more emotional.
Well, of course, the internet is absolutely ablaze with all different kind of thoughts, and they're thinking, is he like Dr. No? We've seen those pictures from the trailer, which just looks absolutely brilliant. It's a fine line, though, when you play a Bond baddie, just to get it right and not just be too silly, not be too serious. And that was one of the things that I spoke to him about in terms of the character, and also in terms of he had a lot of input with the lines too. So I wondered if he thought about putting in a classic. When you think, I'd like to put in a, you know, I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond type line, or do you try and avoid those, or how does that work?
Avoid at all costs. It's a very fine line because, you know, you want to make it a very memorable character, but at the same time, you don't want it to be a caricature.
Now, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, the woman of the moment. I just wondered as well what she actually brought to the Bond party.
Phoebe just had this level of commitment. She understands how Bond films work. You know, at one point we were talking about a scene, and I said, "Oh, this is, you know, a very climactic moment. Are you sure we should interject some humor here?" And she goes, "Well, he just can't help himself, can he?" And so she had a really, really good sense of who he was, Bond, before entering all of this.
Rami really is just one of the coolest guys you could meet. He is such a gentleman. You can see he's just got that magic quality about him. He spent a lot of time in London when they were doing Bohemian Rhapsody, and so I said, did he get involved with all the local scene in terms of food? You bet you. What's the favourite?
I love a good fish and chips.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you got your special place in London?
I sure do.
Oh, right then.
I don't want to blow it up because I'm there all too often.
Oh, really? Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. I eat some mushy peas, too.
Oh, really? Oh, you really go for it?
I go for it.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm most impressed by that.
Yeah. I didn't always love the vinegar, but now I'm into that as well.
Good to know.
All right.
We'll know that for the future. I love the fact it's like the secret lair. Maybe that's where the Bond baddie will find himself, in Rami's fish and chip shop. He's also talking about he's going to pop in and take the Oscar in there one time too. So if you do know which fish and chip shop that is, look out for a special as well. I wonder if you go in and you get a special discount. You go, I'm an Oscar winner. Give me the old fish and chips free.
Too right. Absolutely. A bit of rock and chips.
Ross, we've just been talking about the fact Daniel Craig says this is his last Bond.
Yes, it is.
Is it really? And
For definite,
also,
for sure.
Yes. 100%.
Not just a contract negotiation that we're all familiar with here.
Because he has said this for the last few. We kind of expected him. I mean, we've been very lucky, if you like him as your Bond, to keep him for the last 2 or 3 films, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, this one is it's over. This is it. But what a way to go out.
A lot of people wondering whether this might be the beginning of the first female Bond. Of course, Phoebe Waller-Bridge brought in to this film. You know, there are I don't want to do any spoilers, but there might be a Bond role. That's right, in this one.
Yes.
Are we going to have a woman playing Bond, Ross?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Barbara Broccoli said that James Bond is a man, and it's a man who will play James Bond. That's from the producer herself. When I met up with them in Jamaica last year, that's exactly what she said. I think what's slightly confusing the issue, and again, I haven't seen the movie, and I don't know all the ins and outs, but there is a very interesting bit at the beginning of this, because it is a well-known fact that in this movie, Daniel Craig as Bond is retired. So they have to bring him out of retirement, which means that while he's retired, someone else has taken over a 00.
Yes.
So that's where I think that's where the interesting twist comes along.
If you've watched the trailer, and do watch the trailer because it's out there, but it is a female 00 in the trailer, so clearly there's a relationship between the two of those in the film, which looks brilliant. That frisson of a 00 excitement.
Ross, thank you very much indeed. I love the lighting on Rami.
Wasn't that amazing? I was thinking about that.
That was like villain lighting.
Did you like that, Ross? Because you have no end to your talents.
Oh, thank you. It was all down to me. Everything, the camera work, everything. That's why it was in focus. No, I tell you, when Bond people do these things, you know what it's like. You go on a soundstage in New York, and you're just surrounded, and it's clapperboards, and it's real big. I mean, it's
you
the
feel
big
like
time.
you're on the set of the movie, don't you? It's brilliant. Yeah.
Great stuff, Ross. Thank you so much.